Oh, it was Power here with the review the Kamen Zero One, nope, the Zero One Others, Kamen Vulcan and Valkyrie, DX, Dire Wolf Zetsumaisuke, and Serval Tiger Zetsumaisuke. So this is obviously the Progress Key set that is included within the Blu-ray of Vulcan and Valkyrie. So here's the front of the box. Obviously we have Vulcan Dire Wolf. We have Vulcan Lone Wolf with the Dire Wolf Zetsumaisuke up front with the Assault Grip. Then we have, when we flip it around, here we have Valkyrie Justice Serval with Serval Tiger there. Here we have the top with both keys in their respective devices. Here we have Vulcan again and Valkyrie again, and the bottom. So I am assuming the packaging scheme is similar towards the Shining Hopper and Assault Wolf Progress Key set. I obviously never got that set, so I wouldn't know how that was sized, but I'm pretty sure it's similar. And obviously, as we always do, let's cut to the full package. So here's the set sealed. I don't know if I should keep doing this, but I guess just so you know the idea of what you get when you actually get the full package. So you get the entire synopsis of this VSNX, then you get, yeah, just the credits. I thought that was the contents. Obviously, this is the actual box itself. Here are the entire contents of the Blu-ray. This is seriously rated. Is this rated G? How? I do like this detail. But obviously, if you want to actually see what's inside the Blu-ray, then just watch the unboxing. Opening I put up severely a while ago. So here we have the entire contents out of the box. Obviously, we'll actually take a look at the Assault Grip first, just because obviously it's the only it's the only old thing out of the set. And obviously it's the traditional Assault Grip that we're used to. However, you press this, you obviously press this to eject it. However, comparing it to the one that comes with the Assault Grip, comparing it to the one that comes with the Assault Wolf and the individual one, I think this one is like has like a slight blue hue to it, which is pretty, like, I guess to make it distinctive. It might be the lighting, but right as of now, my eyes are kind of deceiving me, and as of now, I think it's kind of, I don't know, on camera it obviously looks the same, but I really feel like it's a slightly different tone. I don't know, I don't really get why they give you this again. Especially because mine is flawed, which I will get to later. So here is our first of the Zetsumaisuke keys. I always give them that these are at least proper Zetsumaisuke keys and not like this. So here we have the Dire Wolf Zetsumaisuke, obviously in the same body as Shining Hopper and Assault Wolf, but obviously this is mostly Assault Wolf, and I really do like this translucent blue. I think it's definitely a darker blue compared to Rampage Gatling. Obviously this one makes sense to just make translucent because of the fact Assault Wolf wasn't. So now technically this can go alongside your Shining Hopper. And I apologize if I do a poor job at showing the cover. In the demo it's not shown well, but basically because this is entirely black, it's really hard to actually show this on camera without, I guess, having the white balance lost. So again, I apologize for all that. Other than that, this is the same base that we're used to with the two previous keys I mentioned. This one's 038, and it's QR code for Boot to Bagamba. Obviously the same button for the assault grip. Obviously this one only requires 2 LR44s because this doesn't have LEDs. So opening the progress key up, obviously we have the same exact wolf, just with the additional red decals. And obviously the cover is actually, different. Because, this one, it just kind of sucks. You can't really see it because obviously there's no LEDs. The only way you can see this is from, the light. So, from here, you can definitely see the dire wolf. But, comparing this with the Assault Wolf, obviously, luckily these ones don't have chrome because obviously the chrome will scratch. But, I don't know, you can at least see the chrome on camera. And obviously, the color schemes for these ones obviously are just one-toned. But, yeah, for the most part, these are just the same exact bodies. It's not like Metsubo Jinrai, which I don't mind because I really do like this base of progress keys. Obviously, we have our traditional sounds without the assault grip.
Dire Wolf ability.
And that's basically it.
Dire Wolf ability.
Obviously, we do have additional sounds when we attach the assault grip. Obviously, you can activate them from via either button. Obviously, this one just activating without the button press.
Dire Wolf ability.
And basically, it's not like, I don't remember if Assault Wolf and Giant Hopper did this, where it resets depending on what button you use, because it's kind of set up like how Heck Rising Hopper was done, where both buttons will cancel each other where you are and such.
Dire Wolf ability.
So yeah, basically it's not with the assault grip on. Obviously, it's it looks the same as putting the assault grip on, Assault Wolf and such. However, here's something I want to point out. You see how this one is, and you see when I wave it, that's solid. Look at this, and then look at me waving this. Yeah, my assault grip for this set is flawed because of this clip. So this clip, as you can see, is slightly lower than this one. So basically, I don't know, there's something up with the spring for this one that doesn't allow this to stay up. So basically, because of that, it doesn't have full securance on the assault grip. And to just show, this is not just that key. If I put this on Assault Wolf, it falls out either way. And, putting this grip on Dire Wolf, it's solid. So I'm just going to use the normal original assault grip, because this thing, there it can go. I can probably open it up and try fixing it, but it's fun throwing it. So obviously, in traditional fashion, just like the Metsubo Jinrai, the Mass Brain Zetsumarai's key, we do have phrases from the VCNX. I'm gonna first of all have to switch modes, which you can't do it from this because obviously when you hold it down, it technically take out the key. So you have to hold this button down to switch the mode. So then you get a line from Fua, and basically it doesn't, at this point it doesn't matter what button you use. So I think for the sake of I guess my finger, I'll just use this button. But obviously I'll do the first two sound. No, I can't. We'll just do it like this. So you get those two phrases right away for transformation, which they're featured later on, but obviously we're not going to go through all the dialogue because these ones, like these two keys, have a lot more dialogue than Mass Brain itself. So again, it's about like, I want to say like 15 to 25 lines of dialogue within each key. So again, we'll just do a small sample. If you want to go through, if you want to hear it all, just watch the demo. And it reset it.
許すわけねえだろ。そん時は全力でぶっ潰す。正義か。その言葉はどうも気に入らねえな。要は俺のルールだ。正義でも善意でもない。ただ、俺が守りたいものは守る。理屈だけで動けるほど、心ってのは精密にできてねえんだよ。俺が何とかしてやるよ。俺は仮面ライダーだからな。お前は国を背負ってんだろ。命を守るために戦うのがお前の仕事だ。滅亡人雷ネットは人間を滅ぼそうとしてたんじゃない。あいつらは人間に滅ぼされようとしてたんだ。しっかり見届けろ。お前らが信じる滅亡人雷ネットの覚悟。
And that's all I'm going to go through because we technically have more to go through. And, you know, technically the memorial mode, when you don't have the assault grip, is non-existent. Because when you hold this down, when you have the, because it's technically different. So that's when you know that you're not in the memorial mode anymore. However, when you switch it for without it, you get the transformation of the Dire Wolf Solid Magia, which is pretty neat. And I think when you put on the grip, it should know that you're in memorial mode.
Dire Wolf,
Doesn't seem like it. I think technically it just doesn't mean anything when you don't have the grip because you can just continue holding it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just that in this mode, when you hold the button down, you get the Solid Magia transformation. Speaking of the Solid Magia, here is the Serval Tiger Zetsumaru's key. And, you know, this one's a traditional Progress key, but I really like the translucent orange. I think it actually, just because of how it is, it definitely works a lot better to actually see the cover. So obviously Serval Tiger type Zetsumetsu. This one does not have a type Zetsumetsu because this one did it. But, yeah, so again, there's the tiger. Obviously the Zetsumaru's key symbol. I don't ever remember what it's called. Obviously traditional Progress key stuff. This one is 039. And it's QR code for Butsuba Gamba. I find it really weird that Metsubo Jinrai or Mass Brain is 043. So I don't even know what's in between there. But why did I do that? When we open this up, obviously we get the rider model of the Serval Tiger. And then here's the cover under, you know, something. So yeah, obviously this one acts more like a traditional Progress key. And the thing unlike this one is that, obviously for both of these, they do have memorial modes. It's just that, obviously just with how this one works, this one acts like traditional premium Progress keys where after you go through the activation and the abilities, we get through the phrases. Obviously I'll showcase that within the memorial mode.
Serval Tiger. Serval Tiger's ability.
was weird.
Justice ability.
And then switching it to the memorial mode.
私の正義を貫くだけだ。
Again, Yua, I
どん
think
な命も私が守る。
Yua has about like 15 phrases.
サーフルタイガー。変身。お前たちには心があったはずだ。なぜザイアを破壊したんだ。バルキリーは絶滅する。どうしても生きたければ休暇を取れ。非番をどう過ごそうがお前の自由だ。私が聞いているのはお前自身の意志だ。それは危険な考え方だ。多数派の意見が必ずしも正しいとは限らないからだ。なぜ修正する必要がある。その疑問はお前の心そのものじゃないのか。兵士は道具じゃない。心が必要ないとする考え方こそ修正すべきだ。答えは一つだ。誠の正義とは命を守るということだ。正義は国や組織、立場によって考え方が変わる。しかし命を守るという行為は変わらない。私の正義を貫くだけだ。どんな命も私が守る。
And then when you hold this one back into a normal mode, that's when you know you're back in the normal mode.
Serval Tiger! Serval Tiger's ability. Justice ability.
It's really cool. This one does also have 2 ability sounds, just like Metsubo Jinrai. However, they don't really expand on it as much as Metsubo Jinrai, sadly. Just to spoil that. So, we already spent almost 15 minutes, so let's just get everything out. So, I'll actually start out with the Shot Riser first. And obviously, just, you know, because technically this form debuted first within the V Cinema. So, obviously.
Serval Tiger!
So we actually do get the warning sound again, coming from Japanese Wolf, which is really cool. And, you know, to be accurate from the V Cinema, obviously they got the warnings that are authorized. Obviously, corrected.
Shut rise. Blades hung by justice that protects lives.
So obviously in traditional sense, we get the transformation of Valkyrie Justice Servo. And again, because I was talking over it, I just really like the thing they expanded on with the Zetsumaru's keys, Sense Japanese Wolf. Would have been really cool if they were able to incorporate that with all the other pre-existing Zetsumaru's keys, but I get it. But like, I just really like how this key really works overall, because obviously it the colors really work and such. Obviously, they finally fixed this from the memorial keys, but when you hold down the button, you get the phrases.
人工知能特別法違反を確認。対象を捕獲する。感じるぞ。お前たちは心がないマシンなんかじゃない。
You only get 2 out of that one. And for the sake of this, I'll just do the blast.
Serval Tiger! Justice Blast!
Because, obviously, just like Metsubo Jinrai, we got memorial modes.
私の正義を貫くだけだ。どんな命も私が守る。Serval Tiger!
Obviously, press this, you get the character henshin, which interrupts the warning.
Shut line.
So yeah, there you get the memorialized version of the several Tiger Justice Serval, which I really do like. And obviously the finisher is actually changed because obviously in this mode it's exclusively only the Blast Fever instead of being able to do both.
Serval Tiger! Justice Fever! Justice
So that's pretty cool to actually have. Obviously, it would have been neat to have the character cry within the attacks, but I appreciate there's a memorial mode, at least. Not gonna use this in there. Watch the demo. First of all, let's just get this over with.
Serval Tiger!
And this is in the memorial mode, but it doesn't matter. So there we get the entire transformation of Serval Tiger. Yeah, I think in this case it is Serval Tiger, not just a Serval, which I think it's neat. Though again, the English is interesting. I forgot about that end phrase, but
Justice Impact!
and obviously I don't know why this one's messing up the magnet. I think because of with these two magnets scanning twice. It's weird.
Justice Terra Impact!
So obviously, Fua actually uses a 01 driver. There's no driver attachments or anything. So all we have to simply do is attach the assault grip to the Keel XO. And obviously, to make it different, obviously from Aruto, we scan it with the key open. So, or we authorize it. Authorize it with the key open. Obviously, just same transformation like so. So obviously, just kind of no. What jingle of 01 was completely I guess kind of like Rampage Vulcan. That one was completely done without the automated voice and such, which is pretty interesting. Obviously we do still have character phrases from pressing this. Yeah, I think that's the last one, because obviously, before he says that, or after he says that, he does the finisher. So obviously the standby I really do like. It's kind of really similar to the Shot Riser standby, which is pretty neat. So obviously that's obviously it. And I just really want to like just talk about how much I really like that because these keys are translucent. I feel like these two keys, like, cause I know Burning Falcon did it, but like, I just really like how the light shines through these keys, and which allows their colors to actually emulate through the screen or the clear plastic. Especially, like, I really like how this key looks because it makes the entire thing blue. Like, I really like that. I should actually use this one.
Final bullet!
So obviously, memorial mode, just hold this down. And obviously, you know, we have to do this entire thing. Now you have to try to time it. So just like Rising Hopper from the Memorial Edition, we actually do get like Satellite Zeta shooting down the Rider model, which is really cool. Obviously, it doesn't say that, but oh well. What the heck? Well, guess we're not gonna get that. You want a full thing in the demo. So obviously, the finisher is different.
Final bullet! Lone Wolf Impact! Lone Wolf Impact!
That's why I didn't do the standby. Also, never mentioned this. I kind of would have liked if Metsubo Jinrai's phrases were in this one. Because it feels incomplete to not have Valkyrie must be extinct in either of these. So we'll use the Slash Riser, and I'll actually not use the Assault Grip to demonstrate something. So if I were to use this in anything, if I were to use this key without the Assault Grip, alright. So obviously you still get the warning from this. So it seems to be like different, obviously. Yeah, they didn't bother giving this in a new sound set without this thing. So it's like kind of pointless to just kind of, you know, make this like individual piece to begin with, because you know, even if we do the finisher, no changes. Even if we attach this, all that's new is it's just that you get final bullet. So it's just like, it's really disappointing that they didn't bother to just at least include an instrumental track or like a shortened version. Like, I'm not like, I knew that we weren't gonna get an entirely new sound set with, because I knew they were only gonna be able to just, they were only gonna just do the sounds for whenever you have the assault grip, because basically I don't think they expect you to want to do anything with this without the assault grip, but you know, like, that's the same thing with this, but they at least did some differences. Like, it's really disappointing that, like, you know, it's without the assault grip, it's not just Dire Wolf, it's entirely Lone Wolf. Well, never mind, I don't need to show this. We will only use Servo Tiger.
Servo Tiger! Force Rise! Servo Tiger! Blades spun by justice that protects lives.
Obviously, this is a lighter shade of color, so the light will actually go through.
Justice Utopia!
Obviously, like Metsubo Jinrai, for the majority of these, they don't cut off at all.
Justice Utopia!
And then this one obviously makes a lot of sense because of the fact Lone Wolf is just a retooling off of Arc Scorpion, which is a retooling off of Ichigata.
Dire Bullet! Cyclone Rise! Limited!
Plus, I just really like how this flows overall. Like, the color scheme of this one is, like, really cool. I think it also helps because Ichigata was blue. Like, a shade of blue.
Lone Wolf Spark! Lone Wolf! The end!
I forgot I have to show the Raid Riser. I'll just do it for both. This is what I don't get with the 0-1 stuff. Like, essentially, like, you know, if it just resets itself once in a while.
Blade Rise. Company Limited. It's my rule.
Poor Raiders. Those suits got butchered and became solid Magias.
Servo Tiger. Blade Rise. Servo Tiger. Blade spun by justice that protects lives.
Blades armed by justice but protect lives. I believe that's what it was. I don't know, I kind of don't even want to bother anymore.
Servo Tiger. ability.
We will do half.
Justice attack! Shotgun rise. Justice hammer shot.
And
Charge rise. Pulverized keep confirmed. Ready to utilize. Dire Wolf ability. Lone Wolf charge.
and then
Full charge. Lone Wolf. Cannon Buster. Charge rise.
and I just want to point out I did do this within the demo in between takes, but despite this one again having, I think I said it before, despite this one having two abilities, you can't parallel between the two. I think it's just because this one doesn't have two finishers, but I think it would have, I mean 0-2 did it. I threw the assault grip, so I guess I'll just use this one. But yeah, overall, despite this one, I guess I'll just straight up say this, like, this one was a bit disappointing compared to Metsubo Jinrai. However, like, you know, obviously this one's at least a lot more affordable because it is just 2 progress keys in an assault grip. Because I think this is essentially the same price as the Shining Hopper and Assault Wolf set from, you know, December. So I'm pretty sure it's around that same price range. And obviously, like, this is kind of like, you know, what we were kind of expecting. Just, oh look, more progress keys. Even though, again, these are Zetsumaru's keys, which I do like that they're doing more Rider Zetsumaru's keys. I still don't count this, though. This is not a Zetsumaru's key. Like, in any way, this does not... How is this a Zetsumaru's key? Like this and, like, or these two, Rocking Hopper and Japanese Wolf. Dodo's a hybrid, so that one doesn't really... That one's mostly just a Zetsumaru's key, not a Rider Zetsumaru's key. So it's just really nice to get more of Rider-specific Zetsumaru's keys. Also, you know, I think both forms are pretty neat. Obviously, Valkyrie finally got a power-up. Vulcan actually gets, you know... Even though I would have, like... Even though, like, I was honestly kind of fine with what Vulcan got, I do like it that they did make it different by obviously just, you know, making making Fua use a 0-1 driver, which, yeah, I appreciate. It's a nice shakeup, obviously, because they need to, like, I understand with both these sets, they need to, like, have the 0-1, they need to, like, utilize the 0-1 driver in some way, because obviously that's what all these V-Cinema or V-Cinex stuff are for anyway, which is why, you know, you wouldn't see a V-Cinex item for, like, you know, again, like, if Revice ever does a V-Cinex for, like, demons and such. Why am I saying this statement again? This statement has already been, like, refluked or something because of the fact Amazing Siren exists. So I take back that statement because I was gonna say, like, up until Saber, all of these V-Cinema / V-Cinex items were obviously primarily for the main driver. But then, ever since Saber, with Amazing Siren for the Shomu and the Blade driver, it's like, yeah, now the possibilities are open. Like, now we can definitely see, like, stuff for, like, Demons and Jean. Anyways, it's I feel like it's kind of the same thing like the Metsubo Jinrai set. Like again, like I really do like the memorialization of the keys, but just like the Metsubo Jinrai set, I feel like the speaker quality could have definitely been better. Like I don't know if it's just compression or just like just the quality of speakers they use, because it's the same speaker quality it's the same speaker they've been using in these DX stuff. It's just that it's like the same like innards of the memorial stuff, which obviously is appreciated. But like I would have just liked if they were able to like up the speaker. Like again, especially because this is literally like $110 because you have to pay for an overly priced Blu-ray. So it's just kind of like if you're gonna like memorialize these VCinex items, at least give them in a premium manner, like a memorial manner. Like these are already memorialized, but just like put that premium quality to it. But like like gosh, I really don't know what I'm saying, but it's just kind of like typically like I don't know, like you would think I would like this a lot more and such, just because technically it does give you two keys and such. But with the fact that like you would expect, like I think it's just because you would expect a lot of functionality out of this thing because of the fact it's like yeah you get two keys, but then this type of ProRes key you technically get two modes out of it, but then they didn't utilize it. And honestly, like again, it's cool that Valkyrie finally got a form. I would have kind of preferred if she was the one that got this one. Like, I kind of would have just, I don't know, I guess liked a new, like, entire, like, ProRes key for Fua's first usage of the 01 driver, but I get it. like, I don't know. Like, I think it's a fine set overall. It's really up to you just because of how expensive it is and such. So this is surprisingly like I don't know. I feel like I need to like put in some closure, but I can't because we still have like two DX sets to cover. So I'll have to do this review. So this is Power, and I don't leave you people. Bye. Alright, so I just opened up my salt grip that was a part of this set, and basically I found the error of mine, which it doesn't want to focus, but basically, yeah, you can tell that spring is supposed to be fully like this. Instead, it was factory set in like that. So obviously, with a simple push like so, it is now fixed. So that technically meant this thing had no reason of being abused.